Hi, my name is Roberto Sanchez, and today we're reading from selected scripts from AOF writers.
Harold will eat any piece of pie, no matter how old it is.
Okay. What do you have that's already made up?
Don't snap at my heels, mister. If I wanted to get snapped at, I would go home to my husband.
I'm sorry, it's just been a really long day. Can you make me some toast?
Yeah, I suppose. You want butter on it?
Yes, thank you.
Marianne wraps her hand around the hot cup to sighs at the feeling of satisfaction. She takes another sip of coffee and smiles a satisfied smile to herself. Just then, a short, overweight man wearing a sheriff's uniform walks into the cafe. He acts overly serious. The waitress nods at him and motions her head toward Marianne. Walking over to where she is seated, he stands directly to one side, resting his hand on the butt of his gun.
What's your business here, mister?
Marianne abruptly puts the coffee cup back down on the counter. A look of disbelief comes over her face.
This day is never going to end.
Interior, Sheriff's Office, night. Marianne sits in the middle of a large sheriff's office. A small, older man in a sweater is bandaging her left hand with a clean bandage. Continued. Behind her stand two other men and the sheriff. The sheriff is talking on the telephone.
Oh, no problem at all. We're happy to help you, Mr. Johansson. Yes, that's fine. I wrote the address down to send you a bill for the gasoline. Not a problem. Speak to her? Yep, the doctor's almost finished with her hand. Hold on. I said hold on.
Marianne is already in motion toward the phone before the sheriff says anything to her.
Dearie, your boss wants to speak to you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
She takes the receiver and turns her back away from the three men.
Hello, Mr. Johansson? Yes, sir. No, sir, I'm fine. No, the plane's fine. I said the plane's fine. Martin is in it. Still passed out. I said he is still passed out. He slept through the entire storm. I ran out of gas in the storm and had to bring it down in the field. It's fine, no damage. Yes, about 15 miles from town.
She extends her left hand, trying to adjust to the tight, new bandage.
Will you call my mother and let her know that I'm all right? Thank you, Mr. Johansson. No, I am fit to fly. I will leave the first light tomorrow. Thank you. I said thank you.
She hangs up the phone and the world suddenly feels like a better place to her. She brushes back the hair from her face. You can spend the night at my house. You can take a nice hot shower and my wife will cook you up something hot to eat.
That's right. She's a fine cook, too. Tomorrow morning I'll have one of the boys take you out to your plane and we'll get it all fueled up.
Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you all.
Come on, dear.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good night.
He closes his medical bag and points towards the door. The two exit. The sheriff opens up a desk drawer and, pulling out a bottle of gin, pours himself and his deputy a shot from it.
Can you believe that under all that mud was a young girl? And a girl pilot to boot. It's perverse, I tell you. It's just not natural, I tell you. Not natural at all.
Both the men nod their heads in the affirmative. Interior, Wichita Warehouse, night. Mr. Johansson sets down the receiver on the phone base. He turns to the five men standing behind him, all looking concerned.
She's fine. Didn't I tell you she'd be all right? She said the storm blew her north into Nebraska.
The men sigh a deep breath of relief and begin to slap each other's backs in joy.
How's the plane? I could drive up there tonight.